Hello and welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Jake, and as you can tell by the name of the channel, I do voices, specifically voice acting. I've been passionate about voice acting ever since I was a child, and this is my first foray to hopefully go towards it as a career. I want to use this channel as a kind of show reel, put out some content, some of the stuff that I can do, some character breakdowns, hopefully stuff that's entertaining, stuff that you're going to enjoy, and we can go forwards together and hopefully make really good content. After this is going to be an excerpt from an audiobook that I worked on for Lord of the Flies. It's just a short excerpt. I played a couple of characters back to back, just to show off kind of something I could do. It's my friend's coursework at university, so I really hope you enjoy it. I hope that it's entertaining. Anything that you can leave a like or a comment as some kind of feedback, give me an idea of what kind of things I'm doing, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, we'll get on with the video, and I hope you enjoy.
His temper broke. He screamed at Jack, "You're a beast and a swine and a bloody, bloody thief!" He charged. Jack, knowing this was the crisis, charged too. They met with a jolt and bounced apart. Jack swung with his fist at Ralph and caught him on the ear. Ralph hit Jack in the stomach and made him grunt. Then they were facing each other again, panting and furious, but unnerved by each other's ferocity. They became aware of the noise that was the background to this fight, the steady, shrill cheering of the tribe behind them. Piggy's voice penetrated to Ralph. "Let me speak!" He was standing in the dust of the fight, and as the tribe saw his intention, the shrill cheer changed to a steady booing. Piggy held up the conch and the booing sagged a little. It came up again to strength. "I got the conch!" he shouted. "I tell you, I got the conch!" Surprisingly, there was silence now, and the tribe were curious to hear what amusing thing he might have to say. Silence and pause, but in the silence a curious air noise close by Ralph's head. He gave it half his attention, and there it was again. Someone was throwing stones. Roger was dropping them, his one hand still on the lever. Below him, Ralph was a shock of hair and Piggy a bag of fat. "I got this to say, you're acting like a crowd of kids." The booing rose and died again as Piggy lifted the white magic shell. "Which is better, to be a pack of painted Indians like you are, or to be a sensible like Ralph is?" A great clamour rose among the savages. Piggy shouted again. "Which is better, to have rules and agree, or to hunt and kill?" Ralph shouted against the noise. "Which is better, law and rescue, or hunting and breaking things up?" Now Jack was yelling too, and Ralph could no longer make himself heard. Jack had backed right against the tribe, and they were a solid mass of menace that bristled with spears. The intention of a charge was forming among them. They were working up to it, and the neck would be swept clear. Ralph stood facing them, a little to one side, his spear ready. By him stood Piggy, still holding out the talisman, the fragile, shining beauty of the shell. The storm of sound beat at them, an incantation of hatred. High overhead, Roger, with a sense of delirious abandonment, leaned all his weight on the lever. Ralph heard the great rock before he saw it. He was aware of a jolt in the earth that came to him throughout the soles of his feet, and the breaking sound of stones at the top of the cliff. Then the monstrous red thing bounded across the neck, and he flung himself flat while the tribe shrieked. The rock struck Piggy, a glancing blow from chin to knee. The conch exploded into 1,000 white fragments and ceased to exist. Piggy, saying nothing, with no time for even a grunt, travelled through the air sideways from the rock, turning over as he went. Piggy fell 40 feet and landed on his back across the square red rock in the sea. Piggy's arms and legs twitched a little, like a pig's after it's been killed. Then the sea breathed again in a long, slow sigh. The water boiled white and pink over the rock, and when it went, sucking back again, the body of Piggy was gone.